Hi guys, Mons here. On today's episode of Baller Mons, I'm just going to give a quick review of the match I just seen there, Man United versus the Brentford game. Man United lost again, an absolute shocking result. I couldn't believe we went up to Brentford and lost again in Brentford. Like going into this game, I felt very very confident. I felt we are going to put maybe two or three past them. I maybe felt like we were going to go on a row of winning maybe two or three games in a row, and unfortunately that wasn't the case. So like I said, going this game, I felt very, very confident. Um, I felt the starting 11. That's probably one of our best starting teams we've had all season. I don't know why. I honestly don't get why Euro was benched again, and also Casemiro was out. Mainu didn't get to start again. I couldn't believe it. But to be fair to Ugarte was okay. Like he needed legs in the middle of the park. Ugarte was okay. However, I expected a lot more from the front three of Cunha, Sesko, and Brian Mbeumo. I was very, very disappointed in Brian Mbeumo, especially Cunha. Cunha was very, very poor. He was very, very selfish. He was just diving all over the place. It was an embarrassment to watch, in my opinion. And also, what I would also say about this game is 3-1 defeat to Brentford is totally unacceptable. Especially the fact that we haven't Amorim hasn't won a back-to-back Premier League game since he came to Man United. I have a couple of stats there in regards to Amorim. Um, I heard Amorim after the game talking about, oh, when we lose it's the system, when we win it's not the system. Brother, what are you talking about? You've won like what? You've lost 17 games out of 33 games in the Premier League since you came. You've got a possible 32 points out of a possible 100 points or 99 points since you came to the Premier League. But what are you talking about wins? Like he's the last person in the world that should be talking about wins in the position he's in. I was looking at all the stats there. It's like 27% win rate for Man United in the Premier League since Amorim came over. That's relegation for him. And it's I think, minus 24 goal difference since Amorim came as well. That's relegation for him, in my opinion. And I honestly don't understand how fans still back Amorim to still be in charge of Man United. That was honestly, that's as bad as it gets for Man United today. I feel like he will get sacked now. I don't see him continuing on from this. I don't see him coming back from the break. Like, start of the season, all the Man United fans, like I said last week or the week before that, they were telling me, oh, we've had a tough start to this season. We've got what is it 7 or 5 points we got so far? Excuse me. And now I told you I was going to wait till December, but I don't need to wait till December anymore. I'm bringing the proof out now. Amorim is not going to get anywhere in Man United. It's literally screaming in our faces, especially the higher ups of Man United, to sack this bum manager. The manager's an absolute bum. I have never seen a manager this bad at Man United, and the lack of self awareness from Amorim as well is absolutely shocking. All his coaching staff are all yes men, because if they weren't all yes men, they would be telling him basically to change the system, play people in their proper positions. Like, for the life of me, I do not understand how our most creative player in Bruno Fernandes, you're playing him, you're asking him to do dogs in the middle of the park, in a two in the middle of the park, which is completely ridiculous. I know Bruno does a lot of work and they try to get forward, but man, his energy will be gone by the time he gets to the position where he can create for other players. And also Bruno, very disappointing again, he missed the penalty today. That's the second time he's missed a penalty from a long delay. I remember he missed one against Fulham as well, and then again today. What I would also say is Keith Andrews was very clever because he waited till the VAR check was over and he made three substitutions, long substitution, and obviously made Bruno Fernandes think more. But it was a pretty standard stay from Kelleher as well. I do apologise, my voice I have a bit of a sore throat. Honestly, like I said, the lack of self-awareness from Amorim is absolutely astounding. Please, like it doesn't make any sense to me how a manager of that caliber can it doesn't make any sense to me how a manager of that caliber can lack self-awareness. Like, he's so stubborn, he's so stuck in his way that even when we're losing 2-1 and you're bringing out subs in the second half, you're still sticking in that stupid formation of 3-4-3 and you're playing Mason Mount left to wing back. Honestly, all he can do nowadays is just laugh. Honestly, all I'm going to do is just laugh, because there's no way in hell that manager should still be with Man United. No way. Absolutely no way. West Ham sacked Graham Potter this morning. Graham Potter picked up more points than Amorim since both of them have been in charge of a respective club. So I don't understand how Man United haven't sacked the manager. If it was up to me, I would have sacked him right after he lost that Europa League final to Spurs, because for me that was a very and then he came out a couple of weeks ago we're not good enough for Europe. No, 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 brother, you're not good enough for Europe. You should go back to the Portuguese league. And also, I've never seen a team that's constructed for more constructive for a 4-3-3 formation more on my left than this Man United team. If Man United play 4-3-3 formation with a good manager, we're going to be absolute cooking teams, in my opinion. Honestly, I don't get how Amorim, he's just so stubborn. He's not going to listen to anyone. Literally, I get so frustrated talking about him. Like, I don't want to come up here talking about Amorim or how Man United have lost the game. I want to come up here talking about how good players have played, how many points have gotten so far. But unfortunately, because of the manager, and of course the players as well, I can't come up here and be happy. I always have to come up here and give out about the manager and some of the players. Like Maguire as well, defending for the first two the goals are shocking. Like Maguire for the first goal, what are you trying to do? Play guy offside that far? Like it just makes no sense whatsoever. And Delete as well, it was very poor for the second goal. To be fair, Delete, he's been very good this season, but that second today was an absolutely horror show from Delete, in my opinion. I don't get why Euro was dropped. Honestly, don't understand why Euro was dropped. Like I said Cunha and Bremo have been very, very poor. They were very, 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 very poor today, in my opinion. Like I said, I don't even know what to say at this stage anymore. Like it just shows like Man United have no standard whatsoever. The standard has never been lower at Man United. If Graham Potter can get sacked, but you're still keeping Amorim in charge. Like at the moment right now, I think we're probably on pace to get relegated or fighting the relegation scrap because, like I said, Amorim has got 32 points from a possible 33 games, so that's about 99 points. He's got 32 points from 99 points available, and he's lost 17 games from 33 Premier League games. I don't know how a manager can still keep his job with a 27 win percentage rate. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. The standard, honestly, has never been lower, Man United. And the stupid, idiotic fans, they're still backing him. Hey, honestly, you guys deserve this type of result today because, like, oh, back the manager, back the manager. No, you don't back a manager that showed no sign of improvement since he came into the club. He lost the Europa League final to Spurs. Spurs won it. They sacked their manager, got a new manager, and the manager's doing okay now. We lost it. We kept our manager. Spent nearly over 200 million on three forwards, and we still can't create a clear-cut chance for them. Absolutely ridiculous, honestly. I get so annoyed talking about Armour because it's just everyone can see what the weaknesses are. Man United. I don't know how a manager that's done all this coaching badges, that's coached for years as well, and played football for years, can't see the glaring mistakes every single week that every fan can see. Even the opposition can see how open Man United are, but the manager, for some reason, can't see it. And also, I remember last year, fans were like, "Oh, if we get one game a year, it's a blessing. This guys, we lost the Europa League final, so we get one game a week. We get Amorim to walk on the training ground." Brother, we're playing worse this season than we were last season. Like, what work is he actually doing on the training ground? Like, is he doing attacking plays? Is he doing defensive plays? Is he doing like passing? Like, what is he doing? Because it's not obviously not translating onto the pitch. Because all the training works Amorim seems to be doing with the Man United team is not translating onto the pitch. We seem to be getting worse and worse every week. Like, I understand we had a tough start to the season. We played big teams. However, this is completely unacceptable for Man United standards, in my opinion. And I hope he gets fired. Bring in the manager, play 4-3-3 position. And I can't believe Kobe Mainoo cannot get into that starting 11 for Man United. Like, it'd be a different story for winning games every week and the player can't get in. But we're not winning games every week. We're losing every second week. But yeah, one of our best, most promising players can't get into the team. All because he said his word. Like, don't even get me started, honestly. Anyways, enough of that rant. What I'm going to say is basketball is back in about 3 weeks. The regular season of basketball is back. I'm so excited for the regular season of basketball. I'm going to make a couple of videos for basketball over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to do like a top 10 player, a prediction to win the finals, to win the championship, who's going to get to the final, what the playoff picture is going to look like, players to look out for, so on and so forth. So I do appreciate all the support. Thank you very much. I'll see you on Monday or Tuesday for my Premier League review. In general, I'll do a Premier League review for the games I've watched this weekend. Thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend.